welcome back to my channel. This video is gonna be my November update for hashtag teamprojectpan 2020. I have some exciting news updates. I have how many empties? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I have 4 empties so far this month. Or I finished 4 items in the month of October. Let's get into it. I'll first talk about the products that I finished. I'll let you know what I am putting in their place if I hadn't pulled something else in their place. And then we'll talk about the products, kind of like, we'll start from the beginning, like primers, foundation, and whatnot. All the details for the project are going to be in the description box below. If you're interested, go ahead and take a look. You can also search hashtag teamprojectpan 2020 either here on YouTube or on Instagram, and then it'll bring up like all the videos or the post of everyone that's collaborating in the project. I think I covered the main stuff. Let's go ahead and get into it. And I think at the end of the video, I'll let you know how many products I've actually finished up in this project so far this year. My goal was to finish up 20 products. I wanted to finish 20 products in 2020. I think I've already way surpassed that. Anyway, let's get into it. Okay, the first empty I have is by Wet n Wild, and this is the Photo Focus Matte Finish Setting Spray. There wasn't much in here last time, but now it's completely gone. I knew that I was gonna finish it, and I'm happy to have finished that. And in its place, I am rolling in the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus, the original. I did mark my starting point. I don't know if I'll be able to finish it before the end of the year. I think I should. I do use it every time I do my makeup. I use it more as a prepping step, so I'll spray this all over my face and then I go with a primer. I don't use it as a finishing spray. I use something else, or like a setting spray, but yeah, I do use it as a prepping spray, or if I need to like spray my brush for a shadow or something. So there's this guy, and actually I did take I did weigh it, and it weighs, let's see, where is it? Oh boy, I'm getting so old, I can't see very well. It weighs 106.57 grams, but I marked it anyways. Let's see, the next empty that I do have, I was really close on the Pat McGrath lip gloss in the shade Divine Rose last time. I did finish it. I did pull out the stopper. It's completely gone, and I had rolled in a product last time in its place anyway, and the one that I rolled in was also by Pat McGrath, and this is the Bronze Temptation lip gloss. It's been living in my purse, so I wasn't able to mark it. It didn't settle very well, but I'll let you know by weight. When I rolled it into the project, this guy weighed, let's see, 15 grams even. Today it's 14.78 grams. So there you have it. I've used a little bit of it. I was working on finishing the other one first, so this guy still has a lot of work to go. The other lip empties is the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick, and this is in the shade Steppin' Out. Again, this was a product that I knew I was going to be able to finish in the month of October, and I told you the one that I was going to use. Once I finished this one, I was going to start working on another one, and the other one is the Too Faced Melted Matte Lipstick in the shade Pumpkin Spice. It's just perfect color for the holidays. So as soon as I finished this one, I started working on this. I did not take the stopper out of the Smashbox one because it just gets so dried out, but like if I look inside there, like I can see the bottom, I can see through the bottom, I can see the sides. I scrape as much as I could out of the sides, and then if nothing comes out, then I called it done. So it's gone. The Too Faced one, I've made a little bit of progress on it. When I rolled it in, it was 19.87 grams, and today it's 19.78 grams. So 9 grams of use, not so bad. I'm pretty happy with that. It's again, I don't know if I'll be able to finish it in the 2 month remaining. We'll see. Another thing, I got really sick. Like I was sick for a while, probably like 3 or 4 weeks. I just have some sort of viral infection or something. I was on antibiotics. It wasn't COVID or anything like that, but I wasn't able to like wear that much makeup. just I couldn't. Basically, my lips were so chapped, so a lot of my lip products I haven't made that much progress on, especially like the bullet lipstick, which we'll get to in a little while. Okay, the last empty that I have is the face product, skincare product, and this is the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Vitamin C Serum. I finished it. I knew I was really close on the last update. Well, I was over here the last update, and I was like, okay, seeing previous progress, I'm like, okay, if I hunker down and actually use this guy every single day, I should be able to finish it, and I did. In its place, I wasn't sure what I was gonna roll in. I finished it maybe like 2 days ago, so it wasn't like a lot of time in October, but I decided I'm gonna go ahead and roll this guy in. This is the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer. I know it says primer, but you can use it as a moisturizer too, and then you can still apply, or like, so it could be a moisturizer primer combo, it could just be moisturizer. I think I'm gonna use it kind of like, if I need a moisturizer, I'm gonna wear it. If I need a moisturizer primer, I don't know if I'll use another product as a primer, if that makes any sense. I just want to get some more use out of this guy, and today it weighs 44.57 grams. Okay, those are all the empties that I have for the month of October. Let's see, there's a couple days, well actually more than a couple days. Today is October 28th. There's 31 days in October, so I have technically 3 more days in the month. I don't know if I'm gonna make much progress on all the other products that are in here, and now I have the time to sit down and film. So if I don't think I'm gonna finish anything, but hey, 3 months of progress, 3 days of progress, don't get mad at me. Okay, now I'm gonna go through my list, like starting with primer, foundation, and all that, and talk about all the products. Okay, so for primer, I had rolled in this guy. This is Tatcha The Silk Canvas Filter Finish Protective Primer. I'm wearing it today. I do really like it. I just have to be careful of what type of moisturizer I put under it, because it doesn't play very well with certain moisturizer, and like it'll pill up. So I have to be kind of careful, but now I know, like, okay, it works with this one, it doesn't work with this one. So the day that I'm like, I remember that, okay, I'm gonna do my makeup and I'm gonna use my Tatcha primer, I'll skip the moisturizer that doesn't work with it. Sometimes it doesn't happen, so I don't make too much progress. But anyways, here's my product. It's got a really nice pan in it, so I'm pretty happy with that. And when I rolled it in, well, okay, last update, it was 127.49 grams. Today's 126.61 grams. Not too much progress, but some progress nonetheless. Overall, in this project, I've used close to 1.5 grams of this product. It's not a lot. I mean, I admit it's not a lot at all, and I need to crank it up. I was hoping to finish it in 2020, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen, but it's okay. I like it. It looks beautiful on. I'm happy to use it. For foundation, I had rolled in, where is it? Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation, and I do have the shade Light Beige. Again, I'm wearing it today. I rolled it in last month. It weighed 67.79 grams last month, and today is 66.40 grams. So not a whole lot. 1.3 grams is really not a lot. Okay, 1.4 if we're gonna be like 1.39 if we're gonna be really exact. I do like it. I like rotating my foundations. I just want to get more use out of it. Next up is concealer, and for concealer I am currently working on this guy, and this is the Pat McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Concealer, and I have the shade LM8. When last update, this weighed 36.54 grams. Today it's 36.23 grams. Took me a little bit of time to actually figure out how to use it, so I actually like, okay, so if you draw a big triangle under your eyes or make the big lines under your eyes, it's not, I don't recommend that with this particular concealer. It's just too much. So the way that I found the best way for me to use it, and like it covers pretty well, is if I use a brightener under it, like peachy primer or peachy corrector under it, just a little tiny bit, because the shade is a little bit too light for me, too light and too yellow, so it doesn't really hide my dark circles. So if I use a corrector, again, not too much of a corrector, just a little tiny bit in the areas where I need it, and then I'll just place one dot here and then one dot here of this concealer, it can cover this whole under eye area. It spreads pretty nicely. I do use it with a damp sponge, not like a brush, but I love it that way. If I go too heavy with it, trying to like just conceal, it just does not look good. I need a little bit deeper shade if I were to do that. But since this is the shade that I have, gonna have to make it work. I do like it, and I'm happy to continue to use it. I do like the brightening effect it gives under my eye. Again, that's probably because it's a little bit on the yellow tone. That was a long spiel about a concealer. Oh yeah. For powder, I am working on 2 powders. I'm still working on my Hourglass powder. I've made some good progress though. Last update it was 103.91 grams. Today is exactly 103. Overall in this project, I've used 6 grams of this guy. It's embarrassing. I usually fly through powders. I was trying to use it as a finishing powder, and that's just like, I need a little tiny bit as a finishing powder. So now I'm back to using it as like an actual setting powder. I do really like this powder. It's like, I can tell I'm pretty close, like I'm all the way down here, so it's not a whole lot left. Probably 2 months worth, maybe a little bit more, but we'll see. The other powder that I have in the project is also by Pat McGrath, and this is, ooh, it's powder everywhere. And this is the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Blurring Under Eye Powder, and the shade that I have is medium. I'm getting a little too light for this guy, so it doesn't like look, like I can't just highlight with it, you know. I need it to set, not to highlight my under eye, which I do like to highlight under my eye usually with like a banana-ish powder. Thank God the concealer is a little bit banana-ish. So this guy, it's pretty as setting powder, not highlighting under the eye or anything. Again, I do have to use a damp sponge. I pick it up with a damp sponge and I like press it in. It's so beautiful. Like, it really is beautiful. I do like the effect that it gives under my eye. The light shade, unfortunately, from what I remember, it looked more like a that translucent white shade, which I don't really like under my eye. Maybe because of my skin tone or the type of darkness that I have under my eye. I feel like that emphasizes it. So this is the second shade up and just a little bit dark. I'm definitely smoothing out the little dome here, so I'm making good progress with it, and I'm happy with that. Last update, it was 36.54 grams. Today's 36.23 grams. All right, we already covered the setting spray. Let's go ahead and talk about bronzer. I have 2 in this project. One is a cream bronzer stick by Nude Sticks, and this is the shade Bondi Bay. I've made some nice progress on this guy. So this is where I am now. This is where I was last time, and that's all the way at the top. So little nice, tiny, you know, progress here and there. Let's see, weight-wise. Last update, it was 27.73 grams, and today it's 27.41 grams. This is all I have left in it. Like, this is it. So close to being done. Again, this is a product that I do really like, and if the time comes where I have to dig, I will dig. The other bronzer that I have in the project is by Bareminerals, and this is like the bronzer in the shade Warmth. Last updated it was 20.29 grams, and today is 20.17. Not a whole lot of progress that can be seen in this one, but hey, it's okay. I'm fine with that. Okay, next up, oh, the blush I've been working on all year long. I had repressed it and I hit pan again in it. Like, yay, I'm so excited. There's powder everywhere. boy, here it is. Here's my new pan in my repressed blush. This is by Chantecaille, and this is the shade Smitten. Last update it was 23.51 grams, and today is 23.18 grams. When I started the project it was 25.38 grams. So I've used 2.2 grams. This is supposed to be 2.5. So I think I'm really close. So we'll see how it goes from now till the end of the year. For highlighter, again, I'm making a pretty good progress with this guy. My pen is definitely like much bigger. I'm working on the middle highlighter, and this is Smashbox Drawn In Decked Out Spotlight palette, and the shade is Crank It Up Pearl. This whole palette weighed, where am I? 57.21 grams last update, and today's 56.91 grams. So a little bit of progress. Again, I'm starting to doubt that I'll be able to finish it by the end of the year, but who knows, we'll see. Maybe I need to just start applying it on like my chest and, you know, my décolleté and all over my body. Okay, for eyeshadow primer, I introduced this guy 2 months ago, I guess. Last update it was 4.1 grams. Today is 3.43 grams. I've made some really good progress on it, and I'm like all the way to here, so not a whole lot. I do have one more of these, I think, like in my collection, like this size, so I don't know if I'm gonna bring that in after this one is gone, or if I'm gonna go back to MAC Paint Pot, but that takes a really long time, so I might just finish up another one of these. I still don't know, but you'll know next update what did I do, which one did I end up with. For eye pencil, I'm working on the Pat McGrath Permagel Ultra Glide eye pencil, and the shade is Blitz Brown. This is all that's left. Little itty bitty baby. This was a full size when I started the project. It was all the way over here, and today it's all the way over here. I can still sharpen it, so I'm gonna keep using it. When I can't sharpen it anymore, then it'll be empty. For brow pencil, I am working on the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and again, I've made some decent progress with this guy. This is all I have left, which I think is gonna be just another month. So it'll be 2 brow pencils done this year, thank goodness. This is where I was last update, and this is where I am today. So it seems like I'm making that much progress every single time. So hopefully I can finish it and be done with it. For brow, like a brow gel, I'm using the Essence Make Me Brow, and last update this was 8.18 grams. Today is 7.97 grams. I don't know how exact like weighing this is, you know, I'm not so sure, but I think I'm getting pretty close. Like now it just comes out all the way just like at the tip of the brush, but the brush itself is not as saturated as it used to be. So I'm gonna keep working on it. I think probably till the end of the year, and it'll be empty, and then there'll be 2 brow gels out. Okay, where are you guys? We're getting pretty close to the end. Next up for lip liner, I have the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in Pillow Talk. I don't know, I just don't line my lips or something. Here's where I was last update, here's where I am now. I mean, it's getting smaller, it has to get smaller, but I don't know. I thought I would have made more progress on it than I have so far, but it is what it is. Lipstick. I totally like did not use this guy at all, and this is the Pat McGrath lipstick in the shade is Elson, so no progress. I blanked that it was here. We talked about liquid lipstick, we talked about lip gloss. Let's talk about fragrance. Oh boy, I did not grab my empty, I finished the Juliette Has a Gun and a Perfume Deluxe size. I finished that guy, and I started working on my Boom Boom Brazilian Crush. I keep calling it Boom Boom Cream. The lotion is Boom Boom Cream, but I guess they call this the Brazilian Crush. This is where I was on the first update. I didn't mark it. Here we go. This is where I was first update. This is where I am now. I've made a lot of progress on this guy. It smells really good. I do really like it. Oh, put the cap on, Rania. Weight wise, this was 129.27 grams last update, and now it's 119.26. Look at that, I used 10 grams exactly. Wow. Okay. And 10.01. For body product, the body lotion that I was working on is the Boom Boom Cream, again by Sol de Janeiro. Oh, smells so good. It's so rich. I don't really need much of it, but I've made some decent progress. This was 324.75 grams when I introduced it, which was brand new, and now it's 281.29 grams. I've used quite a bit of this guy, and I do really like it, but I can't use too much of it, otherwise I get a headache. So I need that balance, you know, where it moisturizes enough but not too much. Then the last item that I have is by Glow Recipe, and it's the Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. Barely any progress, you guys. This is where I was last update. This is where I am now. What's going on with this one? I don't know. Weight wise, it weighed 65.59 grams last update, and today it's 59.18 grams. Alrighty, I went ahead through my spreadsheet and counted how many products I finished. I've actually finished 28 products this far, or just this far? Yeah, this far this year. My goal was 20 products, and of course this project is a rolling project pan, so I wanted to keep like the products that I finished, I rolled something else in their place to just try and finish as much as I can. I obviously understand that some of the products that I have left I might not actually be able to completely finish before the end of the year, and that's okay, as long as I get some progress on them. I use them a little bit more. Maybe I change my mind at the end of the year and decide this product, okay, I've got my money's worth, and it has no place in my collection anymore. Maybe it'll leave me. Otherwise, maybe it'll be rolling into a project for next year, or maybe just going back into my collection and working on something else. So here we are. I hope you guys enjoyed this update. Please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up, and I hope you subscribe before you leave, and I hope I didn't forget anything else. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!